crazy is that my parents had me and my little sister 2 years and 1 day apart. So today is my birthday, August 23rd, and the 24th is her birthday. And they swear they didn't do it on purpose, but my other two sisters, one has passed, but one is still around with us. They were also born 2 years and several days apart. So it's like, how could this not be a plan? I think it was. But can you believe that me and my little sister, like, they got two babies 2 years and 1 day apart? So every single year, me and my little sister celebrate together, and it feels like double the birthdays because we do double the birthday activities together. It's probably life's greatest gift to me. You can probably tell I have a cold, and I tried to move today's reservations, and both the winery and the restaurant were gonna charge me cash money, and both are outdoors, so we're just gonna go anyway. And it's just a cold, and we're just gonna sit outside. This is my favorite bronzer, so I'm just gonna stick to what I know today. I have some new fun things, but on special occasions, you shouldn't really venture out too much because you might hate it. I always do tried and true products on any actual events, and then I have fun with it on like regular days. I did my lashes off camera, but there's never a special occasion that I won't wear velour lash clusters to. There's different styles, but I like the most voluminous ones. And you just put 3 across your eyes, so comfortable, it's so pretty, it's very impactful, and it wears well throughout the day. And then my favorite blush, wait, no, this isn't it. My favorite blush is Lawless Gumdrop, but I thought this was it, and it's not. Instead of Gumdrop, I'll use this one from Purlisse, and this is called Pink Crush. This is on like Amazon and stuff. It's really easy to find. I like to blend my blush brushes with the same thing that I put on foundation so that it just kind of softens it out. You guys already know this ColourPop Prairie Air never fails me. It's definitely something that I would want to wear on my birthday. I prefer to do blush before setting powder because it fuses with the skin and lasts longer that way. If you set it first, then you have to sit there and try harder with your blush, and I don't want to try. I'm lazy. This is so bad, but I can't decide if I'm going to keep this or if I'm going to give it to my sister, so let's try it and see if I like it, and if not, she'll definitely take it. It's both of our birthdays, so I don't feel bad because it's either a gift from me to me or a gift from me to her, and it's all dependent on how it looks on me, to be honest. She would get down with any bronzer, you know, and she doesn't have as much makeup as I do. She's tanner than me. I think this is a better fit for her, so I'm glad that I tried it. I do like the texture of this. Like, look at it, it's baked. Pretty. It's just a touch warm for me, but she's a lot warmer in skin tone than me, and she also wears a pretty dark tan. Like, think about it, I think it's pretty cute, but I think it's better suited for her. So I am gonna tell her. It's not like I'm gonna sneak it in. I'm gonna tell her that I used it once, and she doesn't care. If she's getting gifted, she doesn't care. If you are devastated about the reformulation of Givenchy powders, I'm gonna say that the next best thing, in my opinion, is Hourglass in terms of texture and kind of glow to the skin. This has a little bit of a reflect. When you put this in water, it glows a bit, and it is mattifying. It's kind of like what the new Givenchy wants to be, but isn't. The only thing is that it is not pinky. It's more brightening, almost more like a yellowy tone. And they have a few, maybe 2 or 3 shades as well. They have a universal, they have a deep, and maybe one in between. But it is legitimately a gorgeous texture. It's brightening, it's mattifying. And since we can no longer get the OG Givenchy, which is one of my favorites, I will be using this going forward and purchasing this going forward. Sigma, this is in the shade Light, and already that's looking a lot better. I just want to get a little bit of shaping, and my makeup needs to stay because we're doing like a big series of events, so that's pretty. I don't need a lot of glow to the skin today, but maybe I can add a little bit with this. This is like the third blush I'm applying, but this has a little bit of like a glowy thing to it. It's like a blush light, so let's just add a bit. Yeah, that's cute. Oh yeah, very cute. I get asked for a brow tutorial somewhat routinely. The brow tutorial is basically like an anti-brow tutorial. I try to do the least as possible that I can in the lightest colors that I can so that you can't see there's anything in my brows, because I don't like my brows filled looking like they're thicker or bolder. I just want them to not be noticeable. Sometimes for them to not be noticeable, you fill them a bit. Sometimes for them to not be noticeable, depending on the person, you leave them alone entirely. It aids in like a natural look. I love when makeup, I love a full glam and like nothing on the brow. People disagree with that, but I love it because it looks like you're not really wearing anything, you know, like versus like a big caked like Anastasia brow. It's like, oh, she has some makeup on. I have my Wonder Skin stain on, and you guys, I'm so excited. I lost this lipstick and I just found it again. This is Radiate Nude Envy. It's a little expensive, to be honest, but I feel like an angel in this. It's probably my favorite-ish lipstick besides the new Made by Mitchell Nude Rinse. I love that too for a matte moment, but this, I just feel like a cute girl, you know, like I want everything to be light and translucent-y and pretty, so I love it. This is my look. I have to do something with the mop. I don't know what. Heat turns my hair orangey golden, so hopefully I can just flip the ends out with a little iron and not put too much heat on it. I'm trying to preserve the health of my hair and trying to keep my hair on my head. So yeah, happy birthday to me and my little sister. We're gonna meet up in a little bit. Really, they're just waiting on me.